EnglishTim here. Today I'm taking you through a new march calculator for doing your Golem marches and doing your PvP marches. It's provided by Siri, so join me now to see how it performs. So this app is available on mobile devices, and you can also open it on the web as well, so multiple different ways of getting there. Now on the home page there's some basic instructions. You can choose your language, and then if we jump straight into it, now if you're doing a PvE march, so doing a Golem march or doing a portal march, then you can put in your stats here, and these stats will then translate to your best march. You've got march capacity at the bottom as well. Now once you've added that, you can select what tiers of troops you're going to send. So if you're sending a mixed march, you want to do lots and lots of tiers. If you're doing a critical march like me, then you want to just choose 6 tiers. Now if you can avoid infantry, that would be better. However, I am fully critical in everything I do now, so that means I have infantry all the time. So I'm doing 2 tiers of infantry, 2 tiers of cavalry, and 2 tiers of bowmen. So just select 1 for the ones that you want on and 0 for the ones you don't want on. Now this has got up to T14s in here already, so that's great. And then once you've done that, you've got your march being provided, so check the details here and set that up in your march slots, your formations, so that's ready to go. Now we've got this march. What's interesting for me is it's actually recommending less T12 than T11 for both the bowmen and for the cavalry. So it's only infantry where the higher tier troops are recommended. So yeah, that's not how my march would have done it. Now what I will do is I will test my current Golem march versus this march and see how it performs. So join me for that in a few moments. Now finally, there is a PvP calculator. I know currently the PvP calculator does not use the stats page, so this page stands on its own. You type your march capacity in here and it will give you a reasonable march based on percentages, and yeah, it's a decent march. I found actually I prefer a higher level of cavalry to bowmen in my marches. However, see what you like. I have spoken with Siri and he did mention that he is going to try and make some changes to allow you to play with the percentages, so we'll see in a future update if that is released. So now let's test it against the Golem. So this is me sending my personal march. This is the one I've been using previously. Boom. Okay, so that one has landed on the Christmas Golem, 32.9 million damage. Now I'm also going to do this attack a couple of times just to get an average figure. Now just as a note, this isn't my maximum damage. I'm not using all my buffs and the like. I was simplifying this to make sure I got the data correct. So this is my next result, 33.6 million. Now I'm switching to Siri's march. You can see that in the numbers there. And here it comes, and bang. And if you check the numbers now, 34 million. So that has gone up, and if I repeat that, I repeat this a couple more times, and once I put all the numbers together, I actually get that Siri's march did just shy of 1 million more damage each time. So that's pretty substantial. That is 3%, 4% improvement on the performance I had before. What I'm going to do is, that means my basic heavier T12 more cavalry march is actually being beaten by this march. It's a calculated march, which mine was not. I was doing mine by gut, so he beat me by a significant percentage. So what I'll do is I'll test this against some of the other Golem calculators and see how they compare against each other. So let me know in the comments down below if you've got any favorites you'd like me to try. Otherwise I will use the ones I've got currently and we'll see how that performs. So for Siri's calculator, I give him a thumbs up. It has beaten my original march, so I am now doing better in the Golem and other PvE events, so thank you for that. So please do try out his calculator. I think it's very helpful. It does remember your data. Comparing it to Revenge calculator, that one really annoys me, having to type in my numbers from scratch every single time. When you've been playing for a while, they don't change all that much, all that frequently, so I would much rather remembered it. So thank you to Siri. If you get it installed on your phone, it will remember it when you log back in. So thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell to receive updates about all future videos, and also hit that like button down below. Now if you are enjoying my content, I've got loads more how-to guides on both Solar and Lunar. I've got my How to Fight guide for beginners here, which check out the playlist for that. Otherwise you can also check out for some battle action for Kingdom Raid and other events like that, UAC. So I look forward to you joining me on one of my future videos.